The iPhone 18 Pro models are expected to launch in just about 5 months, and today we're taking a complete look at their final design for 2026. Along with that, we've got some newly confirmed leaks and fresh details about the camera upgrades. Plus, a lot of you have been asking about the base iPhone 18 model, so we'll cover that later. But first, let's start with something exciting. We're now at that point in the year where hands-on mock-ups of the upcoming iPhone are surfacing. And this time, things get even more interesting because the iPhone 18 Pro Max is being compared to Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone. While the Fold is expected to launch alongside the Pro models this September, we'll save that discussion for another time. Right now, the focus is all on the iPhone 18 Pro and what Apple is bringing to the table. Starting with the design, multiple sources agree that Apple is sticking with an aluminum unibody chassis this year. That means no titanium comeback or any new premium material. The overall look will feel similar to last year, but with one key improvement. Apple is removing the two-tone finish and making the design more seamless, so the glass and metal blend together much better. On the back, we still get the familiar triple camera setup, wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, inside a raised camera module. Below that is the glass section for wireless charging and MagSafe. But the real change is on the front. For the first time since its introduction, the dynamic island is getting smaller, around 35% smaller. This gives the phone a more modern and refined look. Some leaked prototype images even suggest Apple is shifting part of the Face ID system to the top left corner. While these leaks aren't officially confirmed, they look very convincing and line up with earlier reports. Now, there were concerns that Apple might make the phone thicker to fit a bigger battery, but thankfully, that's not really the case. The thickness increase is less than 1%, going from 8.75 millimeters to about 8.8 millimeters. In real usage, you probably won't even notice the difference. There's also a new flagship color coming this year, a deep red. After the success of last year's bold colors, Apple is continuing in that direction. However, if you were hoping for a black version, it's likely not happening again, mainly because darker finishes tend to show scratches more easily. Now let's talk about what really matters: the cameras. Apple is planning one of its biggest camera upgrades yet. The main camera is rumored to feature a variable aperture, allowing better control over lighting and depth, resulting in improved bokeh and smoother cinematic video. The telephoto lens is also getting upgrades, especially for low-light performance. There's even talk of a teleconverter being added, which could significantly increase optical zoom. This would be something you can enable when needed, similar to professional cameras. On the software side, Apple is expected to redesign the camera app to make Pro features more accessible. Instead of being hidden, things like manual focus, exposure, and color control will be easier to use, similar to what we've seen in Pro-level camera apps. As for the rumored 200-megapixel camera, don't expect it this year. Apple is sticking with 48-megapixel sensors across all lenses for now. Moving to performance, Apple is introducing 3 new chips. First is the A20 Pro chip, built on a 2-nanometer process, making it faster and more power efficient, around 15% performance boost and 30% better efficiency. Second is the new C2 modem, Apple's own 5G chip, which will now support both standard and ultra-fast networks. The big highlight here is satellite connectivity. You'll be able to access internet, send images, and even make calls using satellites when there's no network. Third is the N2 chip for Wi-Fi and connectivity, improving speeds and making features like AirDrop more reliable than ever. All of this combined means one thing: much better battery life. In fact, this could be the first iPhone to cross 40 hours of usage. Now, what about the base iPhone 18? Interestingly, Apple is changing its launch strategy. The Pro models will release in September 2026, but the base iPhone 18 will come about 6 months later. And honestly, it doesn't sound very exciting. The design will mostly stay the same as the iPhone 17, with only minor improvements. It will still have a 6.3-inch display, possibly some small camera upgrades, and the new chips. But overall, it's a very minor update. The iPhone Air 2 is also coming later, but even that seems like a small upgrade with better performance and battery, but not many new features. So overall, the biggest focus this year is clearly on the Pro models and the upcoming foldable iPhone.